In the big brick building where hockey is played, this is Dallas. And the fans are dressed in green, black, and gold for their Dallas Stars. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and an air of expectancy about this game because when you walk through the turnstiles and you go up to your seat, you know you're going to get to see the top point getter in the league, and that's a thrill.
Who doesn't love to see goals and points, Doc? And when you have the leading scorer in the entire league on the ice, he's going to get a lot of attention from the other team's best defensive players.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. This man's in the goal crease tonight. He is always acrobatic. We can expect more of that tonight for the home team. Rene's the other Union rep among the goaltenders trade for the Predators. Goals against average is one of those numbers that's attached thoroughly to goaltenders, and this one ranks him just fine. This is Dallas, Texas, and the game is underway. Turned right away with the poke check by Shea Weber. Scooped up by Stallberg. To Fisher. Rifled back in. The Stars shift from defense to offense. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Stallberg. To Neal. Fires. The Stars will start from their own end. To Goligoski. Knocked right off the stick. Save! Return to Daly. Splendid pass through center to Hemsky. Shooting! Sticked away. Drives to the net. Good intercept by Hemsky. On to Cole. Puck held near the point. A shot. Ooh, stick save. Through the neutral zone to Bork. Cruises to the slot. To Gonchar. Laid on to Cole. Picks it up in his own end. Chip to Ribeiro. Oh, deflected away. He's got a chance. In the score!
Yeah, that shot exploded off his stick, but I go back to the pass. Perfectly put on his stick.
Ribeiro's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
The Predators struck first, and we're not even halfway through this opening period.
Their energy and physical play allowed them to get this lead.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Mashed in. Dallas starting from scratch. Good jab with the stick there. Held behind his net by Jordy Ben.
9 minutes, 10 seconds.
Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Slid to Wilson. Nice pass right up the gut. Drives to the crease. Dallas starting from scratch. Good work through center ice by Roussel. It's kitty-cornered in. Can he generate something? Outstanding point-blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
He's into the slot, and that one's just one more save. Good work with the stick. The Stars shift from defense to offense. To Ben. Up the left side to Garvin. Gets in. What'll he do? Good pass up that wing. And he dumps it in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Offensive zone pickup by Shea Weber. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity. Looks ahead to start something. To Peverly. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Speared along by Yossi. Picks it up in his own end. Slices through the neutral zone. Wrist shot in on goal and easily handled. To Jamie Benn. Inside the final minute of play. Takes it behind his own cage. To Ribeiro.
Perfect passing right through center.
With a blast. Oh, he got that. And played through center for Hemsky. Hammers one. Got his stick on it. The first frame is done. Now they get a rest. Nashville's connected once, and that's the only goal. And we turn to the shots on goal in the first. 7 for Nashville and 4 for the Stars. This was the go-ahead goal. Intermission time is here.
Dallas can really skate, Doc, and that's been a feature of their 10-game performance here, where they played very well. Now, their opponent is an excellent skating team as well. We'll see who can impose their speed on the others.
Superb defensive play by Shea Weber. Propelled to Daly. Diagonally to Goligoski. One pass sets up another. Gloved.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
On to Weber. Ahead on that left wing to Neal. Thrown in. Back in his defensive end to get it. He's going to the net. To Hemsky. To Spezza. One into another.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Cranks one. Off the mark.
Oh, that's the way you shoot a hockey puck. Just over the top of the net.
Looks ahead to start something. Enormous hit.
He wished him a happy birthday 4 months early.
Two guys together with force. Big force. Puck gathered in behind the net by Ellis. Long lead pass to Bork. Grabbed out of the corner by Smith. Dillon's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Picks up that pass. What's next? Takes it up that side. Neutral zone pickup here by Ribeiro. Big drive. Moves up the side with it now. And he drops it to the opposite corner. The Predators will start from their own end. Sets up Shaw. Long lead pass to Jordy Ben. Broke it up well with the poke check. Picks it up in his own end. Pass cut. Strong play. Slid just inside the line to Wilson. Lots on that to Weber. Laid on to Gostad. Chip to Wilson. Jabbed away. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you've got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Hatchet's one. He scores! We've got a score in the game other than 0-0 now.
Is under review.
Gostad celebrating the goal, but they're going to take a look to see if this is pushed in with his glove or just deflects off him and in. They've looked at this from every angle, Doc. It's reviewed as a good goal. The home crowd sure doesn't like it.
Solid win at center ice. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Fans along the glass gotta love that hit.
Moves to the corner. Fires a magnificent pad save. Cut by Jamie Benn. Still more pressure. He couldn't clear it out. It hit one of his own players. Swept on to Spezza. Angled to Hemsky. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Oh, that's good. Wrist shot, paddled aside. Terrific glove save. Spezza's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Nashville's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Stars can play a close game knowing that if they get a power play, that's among the very best in the game. But they've got very little advantage tonight. Their opponent plays much the same way. We'll see who can take advantage of the other's mistakes.
17 minutes.
They must retreat and start back again. That covers some acreage to Dillon. Gets across, looks over his options. Must get it out. Right there, but can he get it out of harm's way? And he takes the heat off by clearing. Neutral zone carry by Eakin. He's right in front with it. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. Point blast. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Muscled long to Dillon. In front. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Grabbed by Wilson. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Into the last minute of the second period. Nashville's done it. Back at full strength. The Stars shift from defense to offense. Between the blue lines, slid to Hemsky. Gets in, looks over his options here. Great stick save. Heads along the boards. 40 minutes played, 20 minutes to go. Nothing to save it for now. On to the shots on goal here at the end of 2 periods. 11 for the Predators and 9 for the Stars. It has been goaltending perfection at one end of the ice so far. Here's an example as he has woven a goose egg on that board. We had to break. Opening faceoff of the third period. Propelled to Daly. Takes a chance on the dump to the opposite corner. To Neal. To Stallberg. Flings it. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. Shoots. On to Goligoski. Led on to Spezza. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Shea Weber. To Stallberg. To Fisher. Moves up along the boards. Dumped in. Out in the slot. Good centering pass to the slot. Picked up in the attacking zone. Puck gotten behind the net by Jamie Benn. A giveaway.
The Predators have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Good attempt, but a weak stick. Takes it behind his own cage. Team changing. Rattled deep to Ribeiro. Heads to the front. Oh, what a play. And he's hammered.
You got to keep your head up there.
Good job with the poke check. Right from the slot. Good standing poke check. Laid on to Dillon. Hit the post with the shot. Blue line control. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal. In the off the post. Nice work with the pad. And that one's routine. To the safety of the net while his team makes changes. Takes that on his stick and looks ahead. Chip to Garbutt. It's dumped in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Snapped up that right wing to Wilson. Gathered in by Nystrom. Mashed in. Gathered in by Roussel. Broke that play up at center. Shoots. Sticked away. Puck picked up in his own zone by Wilson. Looks ahead to start something. Geometrically to Wilson. Into the end of attack. Good quick poke check there. To Ben. Slid to Spezza. Snatched up by Yossi. Same side to Fisher. Good position in the slot. Turned aside off the pad.
Lindback's been sharp all night. Excellent pad save on a great shot.
The Stars with a clean win on the draw. He drives toward the slot. Got that tremendous scoring chance. We are in the last minute of regulation time. And he's to the bench. Risky time. Let's see. Finessed to Stallberg. And he dumps it in. The Stars will start from their own end. To Sagan. Takes it up near the boards. Nice little pass across. Gains the zone. He knifed it away. He got his pad on it. Well thrown pass up the middle to Borg. He scores.
Bork's goal puts this one away. Everybody should head for the exits.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
Nashville's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. And he takes it through center ice. A shot. Missed the net.
Oh, that shot had a lot of steam on it. That just missed wide of the net.
Long lead pass to Jones. He heads right for the net. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
The game is over.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all. On the banks of the Mississippi River, this is St. Louis, and only about 10 blocks from the famed Arch and the mighty Mississippi. NHL action and thousands of fans ready to cheer the St. Louis Blues. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Game about to begin here. What part of the ice will you be watching?
The neutral zone, the area in between the two blue lines, such a key part of the game, Doc. Both these teams like to get up and down the ice, so you got to make good decisions in the middle of the ice.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Allen's the man in the crease for the Blues. Rene's the other Union representative from the goalies for the Predators. Notice the goals against average. That tells you he has bailed out his team a few times.
The Predators are only half of the group in this game that has played very well over the last 10 games. Both of these teams have played almost identically. Their records are almost identical as they head into this matchup.
Play to be made now by Yossi. Gets that pass, and now will he give one? Collected in the corner by Alex Steen. Jabbed away by Yossi to Fisher. Swept on to Stolberg. Mashed in. And he's held up and pinned. Picked up in the attacking zone by Stolberg. Not through. Good distance on that one to Backus. To Bouwmeester. Takes a chance on the dump to the opposite corner. Slid to Stolberg. That puck mashed in. The Blues will start from their own end. Collected by Stastny. Takes it behind his own cage. Team changing. Laid on to Bouwmeester. Heads along the boards. Long lead pass to Schwartz. He is shut right off.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Good solid defensive play there. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Turned right away with a poke check by Smith. To Schwartz. Score!
Tarasenko's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
The Blues struck first, and we're not even halfway through this opening period.
Their energy and physical play allowed them to get this lead.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Mashed in by Nystrom. That puck curled around behind the net, and it is stopped right there. To Reeves. Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner. Takes it behind his own cage. Long lead pass to Wilson. He's got it on a breakaway. Outstanding save by Allen. One-timer. In on goal and easily handled. Freezes play.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save. St. Louis can really skate, Doc, and that's been a feature of their 10-game performance here, where they've played very well. Now, their opponent is an excellent skating team as well. We'll see who can impose their speed on the other.
He score! And this one is tied.
Blues able to get himself in position to one-time that puck to the back of the net.
Edzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
A little over 7 minutes left to go. 2 goals so far, divided in half. Solid win at center ice. It's dumped in. Allen's back behind his net and is able to stop it right there. Taken along the boards by LaPierre. And he dumps it in. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Two sticks together, they cancel. He's going to the net. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. To Yossi. A wonderful grab of a great long pass. Behind the net. Propelled to Shattenkirk. And played through center for LaPierre. Dumped in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Takes it up near the boards. The puck is fielded now. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
And he missed it.
All tied up with a glorious chance. His stick breaks. Let's remember that play.
Carried toward the woodwork by Oshie. Puck taken behind the net by Yossi. Heads to the front. Same side to Fisher. That covers some acreage to Stolberg. And the first frame has been completed here. It is 1-1. The shots on goal are those that are goals plus the ones that would have been had they not been stopped by the goaltender. And here's our tally. 5 for the Predators, a piddling 1 for the Blues. Period over, game tied. This is the one that knotted everything up. More in store as we head to intermission. Second period underway, and we are even. To Yossi. On to Neal. Shoots one. Sent on goal. Routine save there. To Fisher. Big drive. Save. Put his pads together and got the whistle.
Backus closes the gap here quickly. Delivers this huge hit, shoulder to chest. Textbook.
The Blues with a clean win on the draw. To Tarasenko. Full steam up the wing. Geometrically to Schwartz. Looks ahead to start something. Thrown in. And he's held up. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Long pass sprung to Stastny. With a hope and a prayer, he flops it to the opposite corner. Outletted to Bork. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. Moves behind the net. The Blues will start from their own end. Back in front. It's off his pad. Cuts between the blue lines. Outlet up the middle to Schwartz. Gives it on a cross from the point. Score!
Schwartz knew he was in a prime scoring area, so he went to the wrist shot and scored.
Rinne's trying to cover the bottom of the net, but the puck beats him anyway.
Under 7 minutes have elapsed here in the second. The Blues lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. Neutralized face-off win. Mashed in. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Up the left side to Backus. To Oshie. Gains the zone and looks over his options. He can start some danger here.
53 seconds.
Good centering pass to the slot. Hammers it. Carries it toward the woodwork. Fires. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
That shot just squeezed through. I don't know how it didn't go in the net and just missed wide.
Splendid pass through center to Oshie. And it's flown back in, and players spill over the boards. To Neal. To Stolberg. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Oh, here's a wrister. Oh, stick save. Chip to Payarvi. Moves up along the boards. Picks it up in his own end. Up the wing to Nystrom. Taken up the middle. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Back in his defensive end to get it. To Payarvi. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Poke checked away by Wilson. A shot. The Blues got a little goal hungry and ran into the goalie. Goalie interference.
This is an easy call for the official. You must let the goaltender play his position, especially when he's in the blue paint.
The Blues usually have a power play advantage, but they won't tonight, as their opponent has every bit as good a power play as they do. The real key will be who can limit the number of times they're shorthanded.
Cruises to the slot. Oh, and that shot is way off.
Oh, you miss an opportunity like that. You better not be in a hurry to get back to that bench.
Return to Ott. And play stopped because of an offside. A little over 4 minutes still showing on the clock this period. The Blues lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. Nashville's got that one. And that's an offside. Nashville's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone. Carries it up the side. It's a 2-on-2. Might be an opportunity here. Drives to the net. Passed in the corner to Ribeiro. Score! And the game is even.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
Allen's trying to add a little dazzle to the glove save. Maybe he should just try to catch it.
The Blues from the neutral zone start to work.
By number 18, James Neal, assisted by
Near the boards. Blasted in.
and by number 12,
Long way to go. Begun now by Jack.
16 minutes, 26 seconds.
Offensive zone pickup by LaPierre. Strong play. Good reach.
1 minute.
Little pass from his goalie here.
Second period.
Slid to Roy. Stick to stick. He's got it. He's in front with it. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Sometimes I have to question my ability. Is it really worth pursuing a career with no stability? 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. It's like you just disappear when they finish playing your song. I'ma keep strong, beat on track. What's to stop us if our lyrics and our beats sound fat? It's not as if our lyrics or our beats sound whack. So tell us what
The Blues with a face-off win. To Berglund. 2 periods down, 1 period to go. A little energy being built now.
Hey, hockey fans.
On to the shots on goal at the end of 2 periods.
Every minute of football.
12 for Nashville and 3 for the
Or
Blues.
listen to the online simulcast at home.
Neal's goal, shown again here, has knotted this game up. It came late in the period. Maybe more in store next period. Intermission is next. Both teams have found the back of the net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. That one's flopped in. Takes it behind his own cage. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Fisher's point streak continues, guys. He has been so good with the puck, so creative, that it seems every game he's in the middle of everything happening offensively.
They win the draw. Back in front, booted aside. To Fisher. To Neal. It's dumped in. Rolling out of his crease, he's able to stop this one behind the net. St. Louis starting from scratch. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. He's got him against the glass. Puck corralled behind the net by Shea Weber. Laid on to Stallberg. And he slides it on through the middle. Out, score! 2 in a row.
When you're in the low slot and the puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
The Blues got that face-off win.
25, Victor Stallberg.
And he throws it in, hopes of getting it back.
Weber, time of the goal, 4 minutes.
Propelled to Ribeiro. Corralled by David Backes. 2 players in all alone. Looks ahead to start something. He heads right for the net. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
St. Louis has been handed a penalty. You can slow the man down, but you can't interfere with him. That's why they get 2.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
The Predators go on the power play again. They have connected once already.
St. Louis penalty.
Nashville's got it. Hammered. Wonderful stop by Allen.
Time of the penalties, 7 minutes.
Glides across. On to Wilson. And it's cleared out of there. The Predators have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Chip to Shattenkirk. Turn from one teammate to another. Great save, point blank. Slid to Roy. Drives to the crease. To Weber. To Wilson. To Roy. He's in on goal. Not a problem there. Long way to go and not much time to do it. To Wilson. In on the 2-on-2. Can they get reinforcements here? High to the mask.
That puck hit him in the mask.
Score! He got iron with that shot.
Ellis adjusted his body position after a great pass and one time that passed the goaltender.
With the sticks the way they are now, the goaltender just can't catch up to a one-timer like that.
Nashville's got that neutral zone faceoff. Ahead on that left wing to Neal.
Assisted by number 9, Eric Roy.
Roped in by Jackman. Good distance on that one to Berglund.
9 minutes, 59 seconds.
Walking a thin line near the border there. Gathered in by Ellis. To Neal. Scorches one. Score! 4 unanswered goals.
Fisher's roof tickler goes in from the high slot.
Allen's not made much available for the shooter, but the area he did, up over his stick side shoulder, has been exposed.
A little under 8 minutes to be played in the third. The Predators have built on their earlier 2-goal lead. Their advantage is now 3. And he dumps it in. Puck collected back behind the net by Shattenkirk. Swung between the blue lines by Schwartz. To Tarasenko. Lets it go. And that one's just one more save. A shot. Sauced to Yossi. Hammered. Laid on to Stastny. Propelled to Tarasenko. Up the wing. The Predators will start from their own end. On to Yossi. Uses the middle of the ice for Clune. Right near the goal stripe to Weber. Point to point it goes to Yossi. Shot. Great glove save. Moves up the side with it now. Taken on by LaPierre.
1 minute left
to Weber.
in the third period.
A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Moves up the wing. Spirited back along, and they can get the forwards off anyway. Takes it behind his own cage. Squibbed over to Fisher. It's an onside play. Oh, wonderful play. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Right from the slot. Diagonally to Bartley. Brilliant lift to Berglund. Oh, and he's hammered.
That was a major league collision.
Many yards gained to Jackman. Superb defensive play by Mike Ribeiro. Shoots one. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. The game is over. The Blues saw the ice tilted every 20 minutes in this one, and they went tumbling back to the boards. My goodness.
Right from the start, the extra effort to be skating and getting people and pucks towards that net.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone. everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich here right before game time. What do you think the coaches are saying to the players right now?
Working smart, playing together. Don't play as individuals. Play together. Make sure you're getting pucks out at the blue line, getting pucks in, getting people to the net, getting pucks to the net. All the reminders, Doc, to keep the game in front of you.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Rene's the man with the heaviest equipment and responsibility tonight for the Predators. Notice the save percentage is less than is normal, but with every game a new beginning and a chance to improve. Fost's the last line of defense for the Oilers. He's hit the win column 4 times, making a try for 5 tonight. Hall's out there for the start. They know he can establish their style early. At faceoff, the goalies know that Shea Weber is on the ice and has a shot. At the Olympics in Vancouver, he drove a puck through the net. Scary. Oh, penalty coming up. Goalie to the bench, arms still in the air. Substitution made. Taken behind by Neal. Big drive. Edmonton's got 2 for Borden.
This was a dangerous hit here, Doc. No chance for the player to protect himself.
Nashville's power play often gives them an advantage in any game that they play. I think that'll be the case tonight, Doc, as their power play is much better than their opponents. But discipline will also play a key factor here tonight, Doc, as if they can stay out of the penalty box and keep the better power play off the ice, they should be in decent shape.
Laid on to Nugent-Hopkins. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Sent on back down by Nikitin. The Predators will start from their own end. Got it on his stick in the slot. They score! A shorthanded goal.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
Rene's going to be unhappy with his players in front of him. They make a huge error that leaves the scoring zone wide open.
Eberle's goal has given his team the early lead.
I think everybody in the building felt the momentum starting to change.
The Predators prevail on the draw. Gains the zone. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes.
He's going to the net. Sent on further. They'll have to return. Between the blue lines. Gathered in by Yossi. Right in front. Oh, that one went in off the defense. My, oh my.
If you want to generate offensive opportunities, you have to get inside the face-off dots. You got to find those soft spots in the defense in order to generate and score goals like that.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
A little under 4 minutes played. Scrappy game. Both of these teams have connected once. Edmonton's got another face-off win. Just dropped to the opposite corner by Joensuu to Volchenkov. Outletted to Nystrom. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Wonderful stuff. Score! 2 in a row.
Gostad's big-time slap shot goes in from the high slot.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Many yards gained to Larson. It's Kitty cornered in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Carried toward the woodwork by Smith.
by number 20.
Moves to the corner. Slides it to the point to Yossi. Fires! Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
That puck was tipped on the way through.
And play stopped because of an offside.
The Predators have looked like a perfect hockey team over the... Whether it's their special teams, their 5-on-5 play, their goaltending, they've had the answer to any question any opponent has put to them. They want to play as aggressively as they can tonight, Doc, because their opponents have really struggled.
He's into the slot. Back in front. With a blast. Has that point pass as well. Moves up along the boards. Puck picked up by Ellis. Decides on the area behind. Diagonally to Stolberg. They've got a 2-on-1. Shot blocked with a pad. Marches on a cross. Hammers one. That covers some acreage to Ollie. Onside. Good poke check by Yossi. Wonderful work in. That's what those pads are for. Takes that pass from the other point. Great save, point blank. Drives to the net. Score! 3 straight goals.
Lost that skating ability, got him to the high slot. He was ready with a stick on the ice and one-timed it into the back of the net.
And so sometimes the goaltender can't do anything about what's happened in front of him. What a mess defensively.
Edmonton's collected another victory on the faceoff. With a shot. Save. Heads on to the corner. All's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Eberle's tripped up. That should be a penalty. In the slot. Wonderful save. One skill by both goalie and shooter.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
And we get another penalty. The referee to the scorer's table.
Well, we know this, Doc. There are a few penalties on the ice. Let's let the referees make the decision, and we can talk about it.
Edmonton's power play gets a 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Let's see how they perform. Nashville's got a face-off win.
2 minutes for tripping.
Cleared back out by Shea Weber. Foss out behind to stop it right there. Swept on to Yakupov. Dragged through the neutral zone by Petrie. Terrific interception. At the front of the net. Gloved. Broke it up well with the poke check. And he's held up against the boards. Slides to the safety behind the net. Can he make him chase it? 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Can he generate something? Oh, would you look at that? All hope was lost. Score! And it's a
Yakupov's able to get himself in position to one-time that puck to the back of the net.
Wow, Edzo, this is a cannon of a shot. The goaltender stops most of it, but it's too powerful and it works its way in.
The Oilers with a win at center. Nicely into the zone. Jabbed away by Smith. Cleared back along and out of harm's way.
By number 27.
Held behind his net by Ferentz. To Larson.
Time of the goal.
To Hall.
17 minutes, 23 seconds.
Got to clear it here. And that one sent back out to center. The Predators are back even. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. To Fisher. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Oh, what a collision there. If you're
Better have your head up.
puck picked up in the corner by Taylor Hall. Hard work on the boards and glass. Sets up shot right from the slot. "20 minutes have been played now, and still lots more to go." And speaking of lots, we've had lots of flashing lights in this one. Both teams with offensive confidence. The difference is one. And let's check out the shots on goal. 8 for Edmonton and 6 for the Predators. We'll be back in just a moment. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
The Oilers have looked to run into a very hot goaltender. They were the better team in that first period. They can't get down. They can't get discouraged. Continue to shoot the puck and get people to the net.
Everly's feeling all of that solid hit. He's just going to slowly glide to the bench.
Same side to Neal. It's dumped in. Looks ahead to start something. Carried behind by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Out in the slot. Great job on a cut pass. Slid to Perron. To Petrie. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Poke checked away by Shea Weber. Save.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
Intercepted pass. Fires. Save. Puck gathered in behind the net. Perron's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Nashville's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes and the call is tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
The Oilers go on the power play again. They have connected once already.
Nashville penalty to number 6.
The Oilers win that faceoff. Pointed to Gordon. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Look at this chance. Heads to the front. Picked up in the attacking zone. He's in on goal. Pass. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. And it's hammered back down the ice. That is persistent, solid penalty killing. They must retreat and start back again. Receives that pass from the other side. Corralled by Larson. Snapped up that right wing to Gordon. Right up the side. Oh, great anticipation there, but it was broken down by the poke check. He can start some danger here. Oh, what a job done there to keep the pressure on. Good keep. To Yakupov. Chip to Gordon. In on the 2-on-2. Can they get reinforcements here? Oh, stick save. Nashville survived it. Back even. Up that right side to Weber. Lets it go. The Oilers shift from defense to offense. And glides on through center ice. Good work out of the attack. And that's an offside. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Everly's injury is a big one for them. They're losing one of their top scoring forwards. They'll have to patch around that hole sometime.
Big drive. Save. Glides across. Right along the blue line to Jones. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Moves up the wing. Nice stand-up poke check there. Heads along the boards. And he dumps it in. Keeps it going behind the goal. Good position in the slot. On to Gostad. Carries it up the wing. Slid just inside the line to Wilson. Back behind while players change. To Ollie. Led on to Pouliot. Good standing poke check by Yossi. Propelled to Joensuu. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
Fast desperation pays off. He's able to make an unbelievable stop.
A little under 6 minutes left to go. 5 goals in this game. It's a 3-2 contest, and it's tight. The Oilers win the draw. What's next? It's chipped in. And drives on through center. Laid on to Weber. Tries to get it on net. Deflected off the blocker. Fires. Good distance on that one to Yakupov. Moves up the side with it now. Speared along by Yossi. Good centering pass to the slot. Great save off a howitzer. A hammer shot from the point. Wonderful save on the redirect.
There's no question. That puck was deflected and a good stop.
Hammered. Oh, a save. Near the boards. Mashed in. Picks it up in his own end. Good pass, and he looks ahead from the right wing. A shot. Kick that one away. 2 periods down, 1 period to go. The bumpy ride to the finish is next. On to the shots on goal here at the end of 2 periods. A lucky 13 for Edmonton and 12 for the Predators. And that's where we stand now as we head to break. Opening face-off of the 3rd period. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Slid to Neal. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. The puck is fielded now by Yossi. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Nugent-Hopkins. Offensive zone pickup by Neal. A magnificent pad save. To Nugent-Hopkins. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him.
Hall shaken up, Doc. That was a bone rattler. Hall's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone rattling check.
Edmonton's got that one. And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Kitty cornered in by Nikitin. Taken in his own end of the ice by Smith. That puck mashed in. Collected by Nikitin. Muscled long to Ferentz. To Pouliot. Shoots one. Lifted on goal. That's why the goalie's there. Carried to the corner by Pouliot. Score! And the game is even.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
I wouldn't want to be that defensive player when they look at the video on this one. What a mistake.
Just under 6 minutes of sweat and anger here in the 3rd. Nashville's up against it here. Their lead has vanished. Chip to Joensuu. Puck floated to the opposite corner. Puck settled down by Yossi. On to Weber. To Gostad.
Gostad's looking to score another one there, Doc. I don't know if it'd be as pretty as the last one he scored.
Brilliant save by Fost.
That save was much more difficult than it looked.
Score!
Nystrom's stick was in a ready position, and he one-timed it past the goalie.
Fast's not made much available for the shooter, but the area he did, up over his stick side shoulder, has been exposed.
Solid win at center ice. Got that pass up the same side of the ice. Dumped in. Decides on the area behind. To Nugent-Hopkins. Up the wing. To Yakupov. Hatchets one. Save.
Time of the goal.
Drives to the crease. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. Back in front. The Predators get 2 minutes up on the penalty clock for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
Edmonton's had such good power play numbers this season. Most of it as a result of the way they move and support the puck. Very unpredictable, makes it tough for the penalty killers to stymie them because they don't know where the next attack is coming from.
The Oilers go back so that they can come back on this power play. A chance to clear. Takes it behind his own cage. And the heat's taken off by the clear. That puck curled around behind the net, and it is stopped right there. Speeds right on goal. Oh, what a pad save. The Oilers' power play will reset. Glides to the safety behind the net. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. Yeah, shot back out. All's fine. Edmonton's got time for only this rush. To Perron. Puck collected back behind the net by Ellis. And he takes the heat off by clearing. Edmonton's power play has let them down again. Takes it behind his own cage. To Nugent-Hopkins. Carries it toward the woodwork. Ripped along to Yakupov. And he pitches it back in. Ahead on that left wing to Fisher. Big drive. Good save there. Right in front. To Larson. Pass ahead through center for Yakupov. That's a good solid poke check. On through the corner to Yakupov. To Ferentz. Propelled to Yakupov. Superb defensive play by Ellis. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. He's right in front with it. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area of the ice.
Clune's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
And here's Ray.
Hall's injury means they're going to have to juggle 11 forwards for the rest of the night. Word from the locker room is he won't return.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 21.
Lifts a little pass to the opposite corner. Back in his defensive end to get it. Good work with the stick. Oh, and what a tremendous job of keeping the puck alive.
And by
Oh, look at this. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Goalie pulled, net empty. Extra man is out. Lugged along the line. Nice hit. Just one more in a long list for him. Grabbed off by Shea Weber. Pitt and cashes in.
Neal's goal has put this one away for sure.
Sayonara, that pretty well puts this one away.
Nashville's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone. It's an onside play. Can he generate something? Point to point it goes, blocked. Good quick poke check there. Up the wing with it now.
3 seconds.
Flopped in by Joensuu. Looks ahead to start something. Up the left side to Ribeiro. Edmonton's forecheck was too aggressive for that moment. Score! And that's 4 straight goals.
Smith's slap shot goal would have been pulled over for speeding.
Fast in the butterfly, trying to take away the percentages, but he doesn't cover the net.
Nashville's got that neutral zone faceoff to Wilson.
Wilson's passing in this game has been outstanding. He has 2 assists so far.
The game is over. The Oilers were out of this.
It's going to be a long day at practice after that effort tonight.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 55 seconds.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying, good evening, everyone.
She don't know where I'm coming from, and I don't know where I'm going to. Smile all day, that's nothing wrong, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And Mason turning round and saying that I ain't the one, saying I ain't good enough and I can't give her what she wants. I couldn't have put it better. It's not like I'm a fella. I think she wants my money, but all I got's a tenner. I ain't a superstar. I drive an average car, but she's a supermodel. Wants a bottle. I check the wallet and I'm thinking this ain't going far. I won't blame her if she turned around and then said au revoir.
She don't know where I'm coming from, and I don't know where I'm going to. Smile all day, that's nothing wrong, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I can't let her out, but I live at home with my mum and dad.
Few sports team anywhere have had a musical note on their chest, but ever since they arrived in 1967, that's been the distinctive logo of tonight's home team, the St. Louis Blues. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich here. You like pitching battles in baseball? We might be seeing one of those tonight because these are 2 strong defensive teams.
Well, I agree with you, Doug, 100%, and it might be the first 1-to-1 will win this game here. Just thinking out loud, Doc, both of these teams make very few mistakes. It is probably going to come down to a missed assignment or possibly a power play here or there that makes the difference in this game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Allen's gotten the call to the goal crease for the Blues. A single shutout looking for another, or at the least, a victory. Rene's the man at the other end of the ice for the Predators. One shutout for him this season. The game just beginning here, so let's see how it goes.
Nashville's confidence is at a sky-high level. Anything they need to do over the last 10 games, they've been able to find it. They need a big goal, they get it. They need a big save, they get it. They've been 180 degrees from their opponent, who has got none of that over their last 10.
Superb defensive play by Josi. Moved to the barrier at center ice by Stallberg. He's in on goal off his pad. Slid to Stallberg. Back near the blue line to Weber. To Josi. Lifted on goal. That's why the goalie's there. Laid up that right side to Steen. And he dumps it in. Rolling out of his crease, he's able to stop this one behind the net. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
Doc, there's been some changes over the last 10 years that maybe go under the radar, but have really changed the way the game's been played. Shifts used to be a minute long. Now 30 to 40 seconds is absolute max, because the game is played at such high energy and maximum effort that you can't go any longer.
No! Gotta get it on net. Poke checked away by Josi. He tried to clear and he got help that he didn't want. It was from his teammate. Moves up along the boards. Zone to zone to Tarasenko. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. To Fisher. Near the boards. Flings it. Not a problem there. Put his pads together and got the whistle. Pekka Rinne, a workhorse goalie for the Predators, led the league in wins in 2011-12 with 43, and since suffered with a bad hip, but he's back normally now.
A healthy goaltender, Doc, in great size. When I think of Pekka Rinne, I think about the size. 6'5" goaltender. When I look at the net, there's not a lot to shoot at when Pekka Rinne stand in goal for the Nashville Predators.
Puck collected back behind the net by Ellis. Blue line control. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Swept on to Pajärvi. Right from the slot. Waffle boarded. Got that pass up the same side of the ice. Out in the slot. St. Louis starting from scratch. To Berglund. Laid on to Oshie. Mash to Berglund. Enormous collision. Nice punched away. Good distance on that one to Wilson. Gets on by. Oh, he got that. Angled to Backus. The Predators will start from their own end. Ahead on that left wing to Nystrom. Forcing attention in deep. Perfect centering pass. Oh, a save. Marched narrowly inside. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Chip to Steen. Good position in the slot. Terrific glove save. We're in the last minute. Let's see if anything changes. Big drive and a save. And a whistle.
Nashville's goaltending has been solid all year. When you look back at that last huge save, you know why.
The Blues with a face-off win. And he motors on through the neutral zone. On to Tarasenko. Terrific handoff. Big drive. 20 minutes have passed. They worked hard in that period. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Now for a look at the shots on goal in the first period. 7 for the Predators and 3 for the Blues. This is the guy who has kept his team in it with a remarkable save. We had to break. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
The Predators need to start converting some of their puck possession time, because all it takes is one bad bounce in a low-scoring game, and it's going to end up in your net.
There have been no goals since the warm-up. Nothing here in the second. To Steen. Takes it up that side. Taken in his own end of the ice by Shea Weber. Propelled to Neal. With a drive. Good attempt. Easy save. To Steen. Looking for a better lane. Good centering pass to the slot. The Predators got a little goal hungry and ran into the goalie. Goalie interference.
He's trying to do his job, not allow the goaltender to see the puck, but unfortunately, he bumps him a bit. That's goaltender interference.
St. Louis has the luxury of this fantastic power play. They have a great power play number throughout the season. Unfortunately for them tonight, that's not much of an advantage. Their opponent is every bit as good with the man advantage.
Slid to Weber. To Wilson. Carries it up the wing. Taken to the corner by Wilson. Out of his own end on this power play. Puck taken by Schwartz. He is shut right off.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Weber's eyes were as big as saucers. He sees the opponent with his head down and he steps up for a huge hit.
The Blues with a clean win on the draw. Schwartz pushing it through center. Nice stand-up poke check there. Got to clear it here. Cleared back out. Not much pressure there. Steps right behind the net and takes over. Cruises to the slot. He can start some danger here. Got his stick on it. Laid on to Gostad. The Predators have killed it off. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Hammered to Schwartz. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Chip to Schwartz. He could start some danger here. Moves to the corner. The Predators will start from their own end. Right up the side. Shoots one. Terrific glove save.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Up the wing. The Predators shift from defense to offense. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Solid neutralized poke check. Picks it up in his own end. To Backus. Good quick poke check there. To Tarasenko. Moves up the side with it now. The Predators will start from their own end. Carries it up the side. Right in front. A shot. Knocked right off the stick. On to Schwartz. Carried through center ice. Kitty cornered in by David Backus. Back in his defensive end to get it. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Oh, what a terrific save in close.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
It's dumped in. Decides on the area behind. Got it on his stick in the slot. Paddled aside. Propelled to Gunnarsson. Good job with the stick. Lots on that to Backus. Carried toward the woodwork by Alex Steen. It's chipped in. Heads on to the corner. Snatched up by Shea Weber. Through center. Gains the zone. Heads on behind. Hatchets one. What a save by Allen. Heads along the boards. Gathered in by Ellis. Pope checked away by Jackman. Gathered in by Cole. Decides on the area behind. To Jackman. Passed up the middle for Tarasenko. Puck lofted in. Looks ahead to start something. Slid to Pajärvi. 2 periods down, 1 period to go. A little energy being built now. On to the shots on goal here at the end of 2 periods. 11 for Nashville and 7 for the Blues. A big save late has kept this game close. Back with more in just a moment. Third period about to begin, and we are still looking for our first goal. Grabbed off by Shea Weber. Laid on to Neal. Thrown in. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Score! Only one perfect goalie remains now.
St. Louis kicks this around in the defensive zone. Way too much room for the offensive team to handle the puck.
The Blues got that faceoff win.
James Neal, assisted by
Possession taken behind the net. Jabbed away by Ellis. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. Hammers one. Chip to Tarasenko. And he glides on to center ice. Collected by Ellis. On to Ribeiro. Takes it up near the boards. Flings it. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. Propelled to Gunnarsson. Slid to Tarasenko. And play stopped because of an offside.
Stastny's skating ability gets him into position here to deliver a crushing hit.
A little under 6 minutes played here in the third. Nashville's got the lead 1-0. Neutralized face-off win. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. To Reeves. Puck gathered in behind the net by Shea Weber. To Neal.
Neal's got the hot stick. He's got the goal in the period that gives his team in the lead.
Charged up the wing by Alex Pietrangelo. To Josi. Nice pass right up the gut. Corralled by Alex Pietrangelo. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Well thrown pass up the middle to Berglund. To Neal. Cut by Shea Weber. Right winged to Josi. Right up the middle to Fisher. to Steen. Carries it toward the woodwork. Diagonally to Backus. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Shea Weber. Right near the line. Good centering pass to the slot. Great glove save. That covers some acreage to Nystrom. Shoots. Outstanding point-blank save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Gets play stopped. Defensive zone win. Good work with the stick. Many yards gained to Schwartz. That's the way to make them pay.
This was part of their game plan. Be physical.
That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
Jones closes the gap here quickly. Delivers this huge hit, shoulder to the chest. Textbook.
The Blues control from the neutral zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Broke it up well with the poke check. Pointed to Jackman. He's in. Can he get free? And that one went out of play over the glass. A souvenir for some young fan. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Carried toward the woodwork by Oshie. Puck corralled behind the net by Shea Weber. Up that right side to Stallberg. Gains the zone and looks over his options. He's got that centering pass. He lurched at it, and he got it.
A diving stop, but if you're the shooter, you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Well, for my eye line, I think this is in, guys, but it's an unbelievable stop. It keeps his team in shouting distance of the lead.
Fischer's lost another one. The Blues will start from their own end. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. To Oshie. Up the wing with it now. Perfect passing right through center. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Takes it behind his own cage. Team changing. Nearing the final minute of regulation. And icing is called on the play, setting up the most critical face-off of the night. Face-off win here. Score! And that has tied the game.
Schwartz was in the low slot. He found the rebound and beat the goaltender.
Nice first stop by the goaltender, Edzo, but he leaves the rebound sitting right there for the picking.
This is setting up for a dramatic finish, and it may take extra time. Taken up the wing by Stastny. Play to be made now by Smith. Long lead pass to Ribeiro. Drives to the net. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Oh, that's a really good deep. Glommed onto by Ribeiro. That puck is hammered back in. Puck picked up by Alex Pietrangelo. Laid on to Tarasenko. Chip to Schwartz. That's a good solid poke check to Tarasenko. What a move! Great stick save. This game is on the way to overtime. Turning to the shots on goal in this game that still has not been decided. 16 for Nashville and 11 for St. Louis. Schwartz has gotten the most significant goal so far. It will be second in significance when this game ends. Overtime is next. Sudden death overtime has started. If no one scores here, we'll go to a shootout. On to Oshie. Plays a little catch here. Takes it on the wing. Good poke check by Yossi. And that's an offside.
St. Louis seems to have found the magic potion for a great record in the shootout. They rely on their goaltender, who's been excellent for them. And they have several players that are really good in the breakaway portion of this.
Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. Terrific glove save. Pass to the slot. Score! And the overtime is finished. The horn and the hockey game. The Blues have taken this one in sudden death.
Got back into the game late and eventually win it in OT.
It looked to me like he had stopped this shot. He had a big chunk of it, but worked its way into the net.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.